Guys, help me out on this one. How did we go from my dog ate my homework to, sorry, my dog ended my marriage after 25 years? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and pop culture stories of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, it is getting wholly weird up in this joint. Sylvester Stallone and his wife, after 25 years, Jennifer Flavin, are getting divorced. The only thing is, rumour has it that the dog is being blamed for the divorce. What the deuce is going on? I'm going to break it all down for you in a moment. Before I do so, though, a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hi, welcome, how are you doing? If you love news and pop culture stories on the daily, served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? Do make sure you click on that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And so let's jump into this, shall we? So last week, Jennifer Flavin filed for divorce from Sylvester Stallone. This is what the reports are saying. After 25 years of marriage, she filed for dissolution of marriage and other relief at the Palm Beach County Court in Florida last week on Friday. Now, this is the most insane part, guys. Sylvester Stallone why are these even rumours? Like, what the douche, right? Addressed reports that their breakup came after he got Rottweiler Dwight, and a disagreement over the canine triggered other arguments that led to the divorce filing. Now, Sylvester Stallone, he spoke to TMZ on Wednesday earlier on this week and said that while he and his soon-to-be ex-wife didn't see eye to eye in terms of the dog's care, especially since they're bi-coastal and he is always travelling for work, it didn't ultimately lead to the split. So he's turning around and he's saying, guys, this whole thing about the divorce being blamed on the dog, are you insane? Are you nuts? Yeah, we didn't see eye to eye with Dwight the Rottweiler, but guys, the dog did not break up the marriage. He says, we just went in different directions. I have the highest respect for Jennifer. I'll always love her. She's an amazing woman. She's the nicest human being I've ever met. He also spoke on the decision to cover up an arm tattoo he got of Flavin about 14 years ago with a tribute to his late dog, Butthust. Again, telling TMZ he was trying to freshen up the tattoo, but it was instead ruined, so he decided to cover it up with Butthust. Guys, my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, I'm calling total BS on that story, okay? Because at the end of the day, right, if you're pretty much on the brink of divorce and you're going to be freshening up one of your many tattoos that you've got, because Sylvester Stallone has got, you know, a little bit of a collection on his body, right? Why would he choose to freshen up his then wife that is soon going to become his ex-wife? No. Might be a conspiracy theory, whatever. The intention was always to cover the arm tattoo up of Flavin with his late dog, Butthust. Is there any problem with that? No, not at all. But yeah, I'm calling BS on his reasoning there and what he's saying. Now, the tattoo in question features a profile shot of Butthust, who was a bull mastiff who passed away in 1981 from a heart attack. A large tattoo of Jennifer Flavin is still featured on his back. For how long, though? Who knows, right? But you know what, guys? It got me thinking, what? Like, people get divorced all the time, right? But there's gotta be some major, insane, freaking out of this world reasons why people get divorced. Not, it's because of me dog, right? Oh, I scoured the internet and I found a website and, yeah. You ask the internet and the internet provides. Here we go. Number 10. She was possessed by the devil. One of the examples, an Italian man was granted a divorce by claiming his wife was possessed by the devil. Apparently, she displayed inexplicable behavior, including fits, body stiffening, and even self-levitation. Well, if you think about it, fits and, body stiffness, that could be epilepsy. And the levitation, he could just be, either making that up or seeing things that aren't actually there. You know what I mean? Like, what the deuce, right? Number 9. He refused to shower. An Egyptian woman filed for divorce from her husband because he refused to shower for 8 weeks. Now, according to husband, he couldn't bathe because he had a skin disease which made him allergic to water. However, while a doctor did confirm that he did have issues with his skin, the doctor said it had nothing to do with water whatsoever. So, yeah, husband was being a little bit lazy with the self-hygiene situation there. Number 8. She won the lottery and wanted to keep the money all to herself. Whoa. So, one of the examples here, in January 97, Denise Rossi surprised her then husband, Thomas Rossi, where she filed for divorce after 25 years of what her husband believed had been a happy marriage. It wasn't until 2 years after that the real reason actually came out, because just 11 days before she actually filed for divorce, the wife had actually won $1.3 million in the Californian lottery. She wanted to keep the money all to herself. So she essentially got a little bit snake-like to protect the money so that he couldn't get his mitts on it, and filed for divorce. When the truth, though, came out, a Los Angeles family court ruled that she had violated the state asset disclosure laws and awarded $1.3 million to Thomas. So, yeah, win the lottery and try and hide it from your husband and divorce and all that lot. Nah, it's going to bite you back in the back. Bite you right in the backside where I could get my teeth back in. Number 7. He found out her secret love letters from the 1940s. So we've got another example here. We Italians are naughty, guys. A 99-year-old Italian man divorced his wife of 77 years after he stumbled across letters she had written to a secret lover in the 1940s. The wife confessed to having an affair 60 years ago and then desperately tried to persuade her husband to stay, but he wasn't having it. Reason number 6. Oh, he voted Trump for president. Oh my goodness, a Californian woman left her husband of 22 years after she found out that he had voted for Trump. As she put it, she felt betrayed. Another one says, as much I hate Trump, this is absolutely ridiculous. Man, I don't like politics anyway. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Voting Trump for president apparently is a divorceable excuse. Number 5, he saw her without makeup. What? So just days after the start of a marriage, a 28-year-old Arab bride was dumped by a 34-year-old husband after he saw her with no makeup. Apparently, the man felt that his wife had deceived him with cosmetics, and the couple's engagement lasted for 6 months. So, fraud by L'Oreal? What? Oh, I've seen you now without makeup. You were committing false advertising, therefore divorce. Wow. Number 4. This is insane. He was cleaning too much, therefore divorce. In 2009, a German woman filed for divorce after she got fed up of her husband cleaning all the time. The husband was obsessively cleaning the house and rearranged the furniture. That was apparently the last straw when her husband knocked down and rebuilt a wall in their home because he thought it to be dirty. Okay, is that a little bit on the extreme side? Yeah, very much so. But divorceable? Like, oh, come on. Maybe the dude is suffering from, some mental issues. And as a wife, through sickness and in health, hello, should have stuck by him and helped him through his issues to become less obsessive. Nah, she wasn't gonna have any of that. Divorce, bye-bye. Number 3. And I gotta be careful with this one. She couldn't handle the size of her husband's pay. Wow. Okay. Moving swiftly on from that. Number 2. He didn't share her love of a Disney film. What? Now, a Japanese woman here filed for divorce because her husband didn't share her love for the movie Frozen. Now, let's put it this way. I've not watched Frozen. It's not my cup of tea. But someone's gonna divorce me because Frozen isn't my cup of tea? Like, that's freaking insane! But apparently, in Japan, there's one Japanese woman that's like, you know what? I think that's reasonable. You don't like Frozen? Divorce! And number 1 on this top 10 list of reasons to divorce, he was just too nice. Rashida Lucas left her husband because he was just too nice. He said, I love you too much, and he was also such a good cook. It had caused her to gain weight. So, okay, he was too nice, and because he was too nice and such a good cook that caused her to gain weight, the best answer in the whole wide world that she could think of was divorce. What? Insane, guys, insane. But do you know what? Coming round full circle, this whole rumour with Sylvester Stallone's divorce being blamed on the dog is totally Hollywood and insane and not true. Oh my goodness. Guys, though, enough with my gob. Sound off with your gobs in the comments down below. What do you think to this rumour? Do you believe Sylvester Stallone's denial that it was the dog that broke up the marriage or not? Let me know. Also as well, what's the weirdest divorce story that you guys have heard? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you love this video and love news and pop culture stories on the daily served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? Do make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment down below as always. And until the next time, you guys, laters!